Hello, thank you for joining me for today's Sunday morning angel message. Today we are going to talk about the 3 signs a spirit is near you. Ooh. So, first I want to preface with if you ever feel anything scary, uncomfortable, you feel unsafe, to definitely reach out for help. If you feel like your environment or your home might actually be haunted or a negative spirit, if you believe a negative spirit is in your house, to definitely reach out for help, either by a priest or a rabbi or a pastor, a Wiccan priestess or priest who knows how to sense and cleanse the area, take care of it. And I can also do another video explaining some tips to help protect and ward you if you're interested in that. So, 3 signs a spirit is near you. The first sign is feeling a presence. You might feel like somebody is watching you, but there's nobody in the house, nobody else in the house. Or you might feel like chills up your back or maybe along your arm, but it feels like this presence or something is around you. Second sign, random thoughts or feelings might pop into your head. So you might be sitting there working, you're like thinking about work, and then you might think about a loved one who's passed or a friend who's passed. Or you might start thinking about really weird things like a road trip or an adventure somewhere or random information about a certain place, and you're like, where is this coming from? It might be thoughts from a spirit being kind of projected into your mind. So pay attention to your thoughts. The third thing is having weird dreams. In these dreams, there might be reoccurring characters, maybe a loved one who has passed. So you're like, oh, that's Uncle so-and-so. Uncle Bob. That would be very easy to tell that was a visitation. But you also might experience dreams where there's reoccurring places, like you keep going to the same place, same house, environment, building, park. You might see the same type of people, and maybe you don't necessarily know these people, but they keep coming back up, and you might keep experiencing the same feelings. Like, how dreams have like a certain feeling to them, and maybe you remember when you first wake up and the feeling of the dream, or maybe you wake up and the dream kind of stays with you for a little bit, that feeling. You might have these reoccurring kind of feelings in the dream. And I'm not saying that, every dream there's a visitation, but this will feel off. This will feel different. It won't feel like a dream. It'll feel more like a waking dream. You will be more conscious of, what's happening, and maybe you're even kind of observing your dream as you're experiencing it, but having these conscious thoughts while you are experiencing the dream. That could be a sign of a spirit. Believe it or not, the spirit world and our world are interlaced, and a lot of the things that we might experience, like insomnia, anxiety, depression, fatigue, this can all actually be signs of spirits, in lesser terms, messing with you. Either they're in your same space or domain. Somehow there's an interaction in between you guys, and something, you'll notice that something just feels off. Why am I always so exhausted? Well, there might be a spirit around. So if you are experiencing these 3 signs, and there are many, many more. And so I would say don't categorize or diagnose your situation just from these 3 signs, but reach out for help with an expert like myself or like people I mentioned at the beginning of the video, to come into your space and really feel it out and to diagnose what is going on within your mind and your body, within your house and your environment. And and that person might also send you to a doctor, and just make sure that your mental health and your physical health is well, before we just quickly jump to, well, it must be a spirit. But when all of that's aside, and it will just kind of feel supernatural. It won't feel physical normal. It's hard to explain. You can tell then that there might be a negative thought form, or an earthbound spirit, or a loved one coming to visit you, or something else. There's no bueno. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear about them. This is always fascinating, and I love to receive questions because it gives me an opportunity to ask spirit questions that I might not have thought to ask for myself. So I want to hear what you think. Take care, everybody. Bye.